Welcome to Darwin here at TO Stadium, where we'll have the newly minted Broome Orcas versus the recently changed Miami Hurricanes. Went from the Eagles to the Hurricanes, and here they are, the big U's. Current favourites to win the flag this year due to their list. Let's see how they go. First time having a proper look at them in the season. And here come the Broome Orcas, the home team. The team to represent Northern Australia. Here we go. Pretty hot here in Darwin. Broome Orcas have been pretty highly rated for their best 23. Let's see who comes out on top. Miami Hurricanes win the toss. Miami will go to the left. Here we go. Pittonet and Witts in the ruck. Who comes out on top? Goes to the Hurricanes. Ball merely spills out. Hurricanes get up to half forward. Intercepted by Lewis Young, I think. Blakey goes out to Owie's direction. 2-on-1 defenders. Chapman goes up to Tom Lynch's direction. Intercepted by Lewis Young again. 2 straight interceptions for him. Goes to Owie's direction, this time no defensive. Goes wide out on the wing to Caleb Daniel. He gets to have a look inside forward 50. Goes straight to Walters. He gets it. Broome Orcas have the first look at the goals. Sorry, just changing. Off the side, needs a mark, couldn't get it. Who's there to crumb? Marshall to Walters. Gets it back, and the first goal goes to the Broome Orcas. Home team straight up. Marshall and Witts in the ruck. Witts gets it out. Darcy Tucker. Very quick to take out Pittonet. Goes to Tom Lynch. Now he has a shot on goal. Tom J. Lynch. Can he score first for the Miami Hurricanes? Way off, needs something. Intercepted by Todd Marshall. Farrar. Bad kick to half back. Blakey gets it though. Blakey kicks up forward to Petrocelli. Handballs it to Todd Marshall. He's everywhere so far. Pittonet gets to have a look inside forward 50. Shalley kick to Owies. Bounced over his head. Comes rebounds for Miami. Good defending from the Broome Orcas. Lewis Young kicks it right to Noah Anderson though. Ball spills forward. Big kick up forward. Uncontested by Tom Lynch, and this should be a goal. Tom Lynch. First goal on the Miami Hurricanes. Todd Marshall still versing Witts. Pittonet taken out for some reason. Ball spills out. Miami Hurricanes moving it quickly. Noah Anderson hands it to McCluggage. McCluggage brought down by Blakey. Ball up. Marshall and Witts. Won by Witts again, but taken by the Broome Orcas. Todd Marshall. Plays on immediately. Gives it up to Noah Anderson. Not very good play. Witts gets to have a look inside forward 50. Blakey intercepts. Blakey to Farrar. Farrar back to Blakey. They play along the wing. Broome Orcas moving up. Xavier O'Halloran to Jack Steele. Jack Steele plays along the wing again. Back to O'Halloran. Jack Steele. They have plenty of Guernseys there. To Owies. Back to O'Halloran. O'Halloran, big kick up to Caleb Daniels' direction. Core is on him. Core takes the intercept in the forward 50. Core doesn't know what to do with it. Just decides to go to Hardwick's direction. Intercepted by Will Phillips. Will Phillips, what does he do with it? Chips it up to Davey O'Halloran. Howell wins the intercept. Hurricanes defense setting up. They kick it out of bounds on the full for absolutely no reason. Xavier O'Halloran gets to have another look to Caleb Daniel. Caleb Daniel beats Aiden Core in a marking contest. Caleb Daniel beat a man double his height. And he scores. Broome Orcas back on top. Todd Marshall and Witz. Witz gets the hit out. Butters brought down by Steele. Ball up again. Hurricanes move it up to half forward. Hugh McCluggage handles it off. Doesn't go for his glory kick. Blakey. Bailey Smith brought down by Blakey. Minute left. Todd Marshall versus Witz. It's not very fair at the moment. Snap it, go. Goal to the Hurricanes. They equal it up. I don't think Todd Marshall has got a single hit out yet. Ball spills. Comes out to the Hurricanes again. Hugh McCluggage. Handballs it sideways straight to backwards. Comes back for the Orcas. Ball spills. Who's first to the ball? It's Will Phillips. Goes to Walters. Backwards handball to Xavier O'Halloran. To Walters. Walters to Owies. Howe gets the knock on the ball. Kerno brought down. Ball up. 24 seconds left. All stripped of the ball. Todd Marshall snaps. Todd Marshall goals. The Orcas back on top. 5 goals, no behinds. Ball spills out. Who's there? Goes up to Noah Anderson. They need a mark inside forward 50. Defenders collide. Goes to Bailey Smith, and we should end the game at equal terms. Brody Smith. Brody Smith, what is he doing up forward? Kick straight, though. Equal game so far. Need to adjust the ruck situation. Where did they put him? Pitternet needs to be there. Sorry. Side select. Into the next quarter, pretty equal. Pitternet back in the ruck. Took a break for some reason. Gets a hit out straight to the Broome Orcas. Comes back for the Hurricanes though. Big smother. Ball comes out. Orcas just cannot get a hold of the ball. Witz kicks up to Crisp's direction. They go have a look inside forward 50. Big kick up to Lynch's direction. Lewis Young defeats Lynch. Cohen goes wider out. Who's there? Dan Rioli. Dan Rioli to Phillips. Plays on immediately. Luckily there was some jerseys there. Todd Marshall to Merritt. Merritt gets to kick to Kerno's direction. Marked by Charlie Kerno. Imitation cut Charlie Kerno. From Sportsland Sports to the Broome Orcas. Just needs to get this to get the Broome Orcas back. Got him. Todd Marshall back in the ruck for some reason. God. Why are you doing this to me, game? Why? How hard is it not to put Pitinet there? Inside forward 50 to Crisp. Crisp gets to have a look in goal here. Pardon me. Jack Crisp from 50. Big kick. Knocked on the line. First behind for the day. Dan Rioli goes to Will Phillips. Defenders coming across him. Intercepted by Darcy Tucker. Yeo snaps at goal. Does he get all the way? Caleb Daniel. Caleb Daniel again beats a man double his height. Height is just a suggestion to Caleb Daniel at the moment. Caleb Daniel he's been pretty good in defense so far. Farrar to Hobbs. Hobbs to Farrar again. Farrar hits up to Owie's direction. Big spoil by the Hurricanes. Jack Steele launches inside 50. Who's there? Nobody could take it. Owie's crumbs. Owie's goals. Another goal to the Broome Orcas. Todd Marshall back in the ruck again. Addicted. I might have to sub him out. Knocked by Ford. Ford scores. Taken by Elliot Yeo. Yeo. Yeo somehow scores that. And with that, I will sub change. Oh, he's back. Hits it back in the ruck. Don't know why he was gone. Hit out goes to the Miami Hurricanes anyway. Big kick up to Tucker's direction. Cowan. Beaten by Tucker. Tucker gets to have a goal to put the Hurricanes back up. He's offline though. Miss. Another miss to the Hurricanes. What can the Orcas do? Cowan. Cowan to Merritt. Merritt, immediate handball backwards to Cowan. Walters there, Zach Butters. Couldn't get to him fast enough. Backwards handball to Merritt. Merritt to Simkin. Simkin launches inside forward 50. Jamie Elliott's direction. Marked by Jamie Elliott over Core. Former Ravens legend Jamie Elliott, all Discord honors last year. Now going for a goal for the Orcas. Very good ball work from back 50. He does it. Pitinet against Witts. Pitinet gets the hit out to the Orcas. Spoiled. Orcas get into their forward 50. Dribbles in to Kerno. Ball spills out to Hobbs. Hobbs to Jack Steele. Jack Steele snaps. Jack Steele goes. Orcas looking pretty good so far. We just need Pitinet in the ruck. Gets another hit out. Ball spoiled. Jack Steele. Ball spills into full forward. Jai Simpkin gets it. Jai Simpkin from 50. Marked by Darcy Tucker on the goal line. Howe. Goes to Witts' direction. Pitinet comes too late. Witts sends it to the half forward line. Knocked by Liam. Lewis Young has been doing so good today. Walters launches it up to Kerno. No defense on him. Charlie Kerno. All the space in the world. Gets to have a set shot for the Orcas. Oh, he's offline. Misses. Can he get a mark? Nope. Intercepted by Witz on the goal line. Goes wide out to Johannesson. Johannesson needs to find somebody on a lead. Goes to Noah Anderson's direction. Hobbs comes. Hobbs hits it to Owies. Owies to Hobbs. Back to Owies. To Jack Steele. Jack Steele launches. Jack Steele goes. Orcas. Orcas playing pretty good footy at the moment. Watts finally gets a hit out. No, nobody knew where the ball went. Flushes forward for the Hurricanes. They got 8 seconds to get it in. They need a mark. Narkle. They need a mark here. Intercepted late by Laverde. The Orcas. 21-point lead at halftime. Looking very good so far. Merritt looking very happy. Let's have a look at the stats. 8 goals, nothing. More disposals, more kicks, fewer, just slightly more handballs. The hit-out's 3-14. And yet the Orcas are on top by that much. 3-11 clearances. 7 intercept marks to 4. Much more tackling pressure from the Orcas, 7-3. Jack Steele leading with 2 goals at the moment. Crisp and Steele leading disposals, 14-12. Oh, man. Lewis Young, 3 intercept marks. He's been standing up high. Hugh McCluggage, Witz, O'Halloran, Tucker, Merritt, Steele, and Walters with the most inside 50s. And let's go on to the final. Let's go on to the next quarter. Since both the players aren't here, we'll immediately move on. Pittonet versus Witz. Everybody's been rejuvenated. Can the Hurricanes stand up against the Orcas? Comes out for the Orcas again. Merritt. Zach Merritt launches into forward 50 to Petrulio's direction. Whoa! Marked by Comedy. Did a specky. Anthony Comedy. Kick straight. Another goal to the Orcas. Orcas are looking like no joke at the moment. Pittonet gets another hit out. Merritt handballs to Walters. Walters gets to run into forward 50. Owies all by himself. Just all the space in the world. Matthew Owies. Can he add another? Yes, he can. 10 straight goals. This is turning into a rout. Oh, but they put Marshall back in the ruck. Can they handle it? Ball merely comes out. Orcas get it again. Todd Marshall to Zach Merritt. Zach Merritt back to Pittonet. To Will Phillips. Will Phillips launches up to Walters all by himself. Duday's there. Duday gets the hit out. Petruccelli brought down by Howe. Witz needs to win this. He does. Ball merely spills out. Hurricanes get it out of their back 50 though. They can rest easy a little bit. Noah Anderson takes the mark. Hurricanes need good sustained play to get back into this. Zach Butters all by himself. Again, Orcas are no joke. Ball spills. Brought down. Zach Merritt. Good defensive work. Witz launches it inside forward 50. Who's there? Orcas defense. Gets it back out to Todd Marshall's direction. Witz knocks it to Narkle. Narkle. Ball spills. Orcas. Bad handball to Brad Scott. Ball spills out. Goes to Jack Steele. Brought down by Hardwick. Marshall and Witz. Witz wins it. Inside forward 50, knocked by the Orcas defense. They're so good at the moment. Good lord. Another rebound. Dan Rioli. Zach Merritt. Merritt launches up to Pittonet. Witz comes, gets the knock on it, but the speed of the Orcas is there. Will Phillips brings down Cam Wilkie. Man. Hurricanes trying to move it the other way. Zach Butters, they're moving it sideways. Good defensive pressure from the Orcas. Up to the half-forward line. One by Hardwick. Hardwick kicks it further to Tom Lynch. Finally beats Lewis Young. Tom J. Lynch. Can he get the Hurricanes back into the game? Look straight. Laverde, marked on the goal line. Comes back out for the Orcas. Todd Marshall. Caleb Daniel. Orcas defense looking really good. Oh my god! Marked in the middle of 3 defenders. Up to the half-forward line. Committee always getting the crumb. Xavier O'Halloran takes the mark inside 50 and they'll have a look at goal. No, he's going to chip it off to Pitternet. All by himself. No defense. No defense on the man inside 50. Pitternet gets to have a look at goal. Bit off. Marked by Xavier O'Halloran. Oh, he's got the hard kick though. Can he do it without kicking out of bounds? He got it! Orcas just absolutely dominating at the moment, even with Todd Marshall on the rock. Midfield, great defensive pressure. Noah Anderson, they finally get a clearance. Zach Butters, straight to Cripps. They finally have a look at goal. Jamie Cripps. Oh, he's way off. 4 goals, 4 for the Hurricanes. Orcas have a pretty decent team. Lewis Young wins it. Goes wide out to Caleb Daniel. Caleb Daniel's been doing so well today. Witts could have marked that, decides to go for the spoil. Comes the other way for the Orcas. Owies takes the mark. He's not going to go for it. Hands it to Walters. Walters snaps. Not far enough. Hits the post. First behind for the Orcas. Cam Welke kicks it up to half forward. Todd Marshall's there. Marked by Witts. Look at this. Lewis Young on Lynch. Lynch finally beats Lewis Young. Oh! Caught holding the ball. Another holding the ball. Probably shouldn't have allowed play on. They immediately hand the ball over to the Orcas. Handball directly to the Orcas. Merritt runs to the ball. Beats Merritt. Handballs to Pitternet. Pitternet gets the launch inside 50. Goes to Howe's direction. Why'd they kick it to Howe? That's the end of the quarter anyway. Orcas looking very good at the moment. Only 19 to 18 inside 50s. Orcas have had 12 scoring shots versus 8. Orcas have only had 1 more inside 50 than the Miami U. That's how good the Orcas defense have been so far. 7 to 14 clearances. A lot more uncontested possession from the Orcas. A lot more marks from the Orcas. 3 more intercept marks. More tackling pressure and more spoils for the Miami Hurricanes. Owies and Steele leading goal kicking. Crisp, Steele, Butters, Marshall, Merritt leading disposals. Young still leading intercept marking. And Witts and Young are leading spoils. Most inside 50, still going to Hugh McCluggage. On to the final quarter. Whoops, I forgot to reset the rocks, sorry. Todd Marshall, Pitternet. There you go. Oops. Witts wins another hit out. Ball spills out. Jack Steele wins it out. What is this midfield? Just intense pressure all day. Wits and Pitternet. Wits wins it again. Hits it straight to Merritt. Jack Steele to Hobbs. Hobbs launches it to Todd Marshall. Knocked by Brody Smith. Brody Smith dodges around, goes to Quinton Narkle. Lewis Young beats Tom Lynch. Crisp gets his hand to the ball. Tom Lynch launches inside Ford 50 to Ford. Gets knocked. Jack Crisp launches a goal. First goal for the Hurricanes in a while. Todd Marshall back into the ruck. Ball spills. Again. Holding the ball. Orcas pressure. Jack Steele. Merritt to Alleys. Alleys chips it. O'Halloran. O'Halloran. Walters just all by himself. No defense. Going for his second goal, Michael Walters. And he gets it. Quick clearance for the Hurricanes. Launch it inside 50. Who's there? Gets knocked by the Orcas defense. Orcas defense get it out. 3-on-1. One by Merritt to Simpkin. Walters just doing everything again. Goes sideways to Will Phillips. Will Phillips to Merritt. Merritt up to Walters. Walters goes to Will Phillips. Up to half forward. Petruccelli gets the launch inside forward 50. Committee all by himself gets the mark. Anthony Committee going for his second goal. Oh, he's offline though. Hits the post. Big 40-point lead for the Orcas. They start the season off very well. Even with Todd Marshall as their ruck. Smith to Narkle. Narkle handballs back to Smith. Hardwick and Dan Rioli. Dan Rioli wins the hit out. Quinton Narkle gets the kick forward. Who's first to the ball? Jack Ginnivan handballs backwards to Narkle. Narkle to Hardwick, but it goes out of bounds. Todd Marshall, rare hit out. Orcas moving the ball upfield. Jack Steele goes to Walters. Brody Smith's on him. Brody Smith intercepts. Tucker. Intercepted by Will Phillips. Comes the other way to Petruccelli. Petruccelli launches it to Walters, and he got it. Oh, great lowering of the eyes, but they intercept. Gets knocked, stays in forward 50. Petruccelli snaps. Petruccelli goes. Oh my god. Orcas. Not a single mistake. They make a mistake and they immediately let them pay. Pitternet back in the ruck. They get a clearance to Merritt. Merritt lowers the eyes. Handballs to Simpkin. Walters to Phillips. Phillips launches from 50. Misses. Zach Butters launches it to Noah Anderson. Blakeen Witts. Whoa. Witts wins it over everybody. Launches up to half forward. Won by the Orcas. Ball spills out, but they have a man behind. Xavier O'Halloran gets the ball out to Pitternet. Ball gets spoiled, but there's always a small. Zach Merritt gets it out. These loose balls are killing them. Walters gets the ball out. Goes to Alleys. Alleys launches from 50. Couldn't get all the way. Johannesson gets the mark. Sends out the back 50. Brody Smith. Cripps and Rioli. Won by the Orcas. Kicks it to nowhere. Look at this hard running. Cripps brought down by Lewis Young. He ran all the way from 50 to there just to get the ball. Pittonet and Campbell. On by Campbell. Backwards handball. Goes to Noah Anderson's direction. 40 seconds. Trying to save percentage now. Taken by Witts in the ruck. The ruckman takes something to get it back to a 41-point margin. Witts gets it. A bit too much celebrating. Marshall versus Campbell. Oh man, this midfield pressure is crazy. One by Campbell. Ball spills out. Ball slipped. Intercepted handball. Goes to Tucker and Caleb Daniel. Taken by Tom Lynch. Finally beats Lewis Young, but it won't matter. They'll have to settle for a 35-point margin loss if they get this. And he does. But it was not a good day for the Hurricanes. Orcas looking pretty interesting. Beat them by 32 on disposals. Much more kicks, much more handballs. Much more hands on the ball in general. 7 to 27 hitouts. They got smashed in hitouts, the Miami Hurricanes, but the Orcas midfield just had that defensive dog in them. Clearances sort of equaled up, but Miami Hurricanes still won it. Much more uncontested possession. Beat them on marks. Beat them on... Miami Hurricanes actually beat them in contested marks. They just kept getting those, like... Orcas just kept creating space in the field. 18 to 11 tackles, a lot more pressure. And yeah, Tom Lynch, Owie, Steele, Walters, and Chris with the most goals. He had the most tackles. Steele, Merritt, and Simpkin. Merritt O'Halloran had the most score assists. Let me just scroll forward. Jack Crisp led disposals with 21. And Jack Steele with 21 with 19 disposals. The Merritt, Butters, Walters, Tucker, Phillips, Anderson, Narkle, Witts. Who had the most clangers? That being Will Phillips. Most contested possessions. Were all Hurricanes players. Let's just look at the stats. Lewis Young led intercept marking with 3, and Jack Witts won contested marking with 7, Tom Lynch 5, Noah Anderson 5, Lewis Young very good defender on Witts. Clearances, crisp, most spoils to Lewis Young, and we'll just go through the stats. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Please stay with us for our next match between the Hell Mutilators and the Townsville Tiels at the SCG. Please stay with us. Welcome to the SCG, where we have the Hell's Mutilators, formerly Hell FC. Hell's Mutilators came second to last year, and they'll be having a home game against the newly minted Townsville Tiels. Here come the Tiels at the moment. Here come Hell FC. Not a lot of wind tonight. Oops. What the hell? Won by the Tiels, and they'll kick to the right. Let's see how this goes. Mutilators versus the Tiels. Soldo versus Riley O'Brien comes out for Hell. Get up to Patrick Cripps. Patrick Cripps gets to have a look inside forward 50. He's going to go for the hero kick. Patrick Cripps from about 55 meters. Massive kick. He's already celebrating. Early first goal to Hell's Mutilators. Soldo needs to get a hit out against Riley O'Brien. He does. Goes to the Tiels direction. Big spoil. Comes back the other way. Who's there? Taken by McDonald. McDonald kicks up to half forward. It's Peter Wright. Peter Wright. Can he get a 50-meter kick? Yes, he can. Another long bomb for the Hell's Mutilators. Vicenteni has been put in the rock. Ball spills out for Hell's FC. They get another forward 50 entry to Peter Wright. Peter Wright has another look at goal. Going for his second very quickly. What the fuck? New software is available in the table below. The Epson software updater. I don't need to update a printer. Won by Butts. Butts goes out to Keys' direction. To go, he knocks it. Boundary throw. Won by Soldo. Tiels move it. Ooh. Papley, no spoil. Intercepted. Schollenberg sends it to Scholl's direction. Scholl takes the mark. Goes to Mills. Mills to Scholl. They just inch it up the field. Scholl launches it. Who's there? May takes the intercept. Hell's Mutilators looking a bit better in the fence this year. Launches it to Vicentini. Cripps. Handballs to Vicententi. To Finlayson. Finlayson scores goals. Three straight goals to Hell FC. Soldo needs to win a head out. He does. Comes out. Who's there? Gets knocked. Goal from 50. The Tiels get their first goal. Who's that? I do not know. Soldo gets a hit out to Bailey Smith. Callum Mills. Back to Bailey Smith. Intercepted. Spilled the ball. Vicententi gets to have a look inside forward 50. No, goes to DeGoey. Riley O'Brien. Wide open forward line. Goes to DeGoey. DeGoey's going to have a shot on goal. Jean DeGoey. Is there a goal line defense? Yes, there is. Cole. Goes to Callum Mills' direction. Gets knocked. Who's first to the ball? It's Hunt. Ball spills out first. Who's there? Oh. The Mutilators get it again. Defenders everywhere. They knock it to DeGoey. Stripped of the ball. Goes out to Scholl's direction. Scholl gets it on the wing. Scholl to Callum Mills. Goes to Curtis. Gets knocked. Ball stays in, but now it's a boundary from. Won by LFC. Ball spills out. Isn't Teddy? Oh, big smother. Comes out. Goes to Soldo. Soldo to Smith. Brought down. Ball up. Soldo and Vicenteni. Soldo wins the hit out. Goes to Salem. Launches it. Gets another goal. Tiels back in this. Oh, that was Keys. Captain. Need a big game from Keys. Soldo wins the head out to Bailey Smith. Gets it to Burgess. Chris Burgess. What does he do with it? Launches up to Ben Keys all by himself. Ben Keys going for his second goal already. Can he do it with his dodgy... No, he's offline. They need a mark here, and they do. McStay beats May. Daniel McStay beats the big Stephen May. Another goal to the Tiels. We have a 1-point game. Ball comes out for the Tiels in the midfield again. Goes to Chris Burgess. Chris Burgess taken by McStay. McStay going for his second now. No, he's going for his third, actually. McStay. Can he get his third for the Tiels? Yes, he can. Tiels in front. 4 straight. Soto and Vicenteni. Comes out for the Tiels yet again. Big kick up. Who gets it? Comes out for the Mutilators defense. 17 seconds to rebound to goal. Harms. There's a man open. Riley O'Brien. There's an open red Guernsey in the forward 50. They stripped him of the ball though. Hunt gets it. And that will be it for the first quarter. Tiels hold on to a 5-point lead. Tiels on top by 5. McStay with 3 goals so far. Callum Mills, 8 disposals, then Scholl. Butts with an intercept mark and contested mark. Most contested marks going to Scholl of all people. Oops, I just gotta put Riley O'Brien back in the ruck. On to the second quarter. Soldo and O'Brien. Up to half forward. Goes to DeGoey. DeGoey launches it. 2v1 defenders. It's knocked. Stringer. Gets the goal. LFC back up by 1. Stringer gets the goal. Oh. Vicenteni put back in the ruck. Soldo wins it. Tiels. Launch inside forward 50. Intercepted by Powell. LFC get it back. Chris Burgess knocks the ball, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Still a 1-point game. Soldo wins it again. Callum Mills to Ben Keys. Ben Keys straight to Chris Burgess's head. Can Burgess get it? The lead back for the Tiels. He's a bit offline. He's missed. Ties the game up though. Salem. To Degoe. Degoe launches up to the middle. Finlayson on butts. Finlayson beats him. Oh, spoiled. Tiels get it out. Ben Keys launches inside forward 50. Who's there first? Webster brought down. Maynard kicks out to Ginby. Ginby launches it to Papley. Mark Keen's on him. Mark Keen beats him. Who's first there? Cole. Cole to Keen. Goes to Chris Burgess's direction. Nobody could get it. Ginby gets it back. Taken by Stringer over Cole. Stringer sends it to Papley. Papley to get the lead back for Hell FC. Big kick. Need a goal line defense, and they hit the post. They get the lead back by only by a point. Jordan Hunt goes to Callum Mills. Callum Mills launches it up near midfield. Intercepted by Stephen May. Knocked. Goal. Mutilators get a goal. Charlie Ballard now in the ruck for the Tiels. Ball spills. Up to half forward. Who's there? Intercepted by Cole. Goes wide out to Curtis's direction. Intercepted by Harms. Harms goes all the way to the goal line. Taken by Stringer. Give him a 2-goal lead. Oh, he's missed it horribly. Right in front of goals. Terrible. Cole. Up to the Bailey Smith direction. Ball spills out. Papley, he gets spilled of it. Cripps also gets spilled of it. Tiels finally get the ball back, but they immediately give it back up, but they immediately get it back. Bailey Smith. Sideways kick to Ben Keys. Chris Burgess couldn't mark it, as usual. Salem gets it to Ginby. Kicks up to Stringer's direction. Papley takes a hanger. But can Papley goal? No, he's not going to go for the goal. He goes to Ginby. Ginby's going to have a shot at goal. Ginby. Left footer. I think he's a bit off. Another miss for Hell FC. Well, the Mutilators. Butts launches it to Curtis's direction. Schoenmaker's on him. Gets the knock. Who's first? Baton. Launches it to Burgess's direction. Stephen May gone front though. Burgess hasn't been that good so far. Gets knocked. Boundary throw-in. Soldo versus Riley O'Brien. Riley O'Brien gets it. Ball spills out. Intercepted by Hunt. He's been playing well. Goes to Callum Mills' direction. Gets knocked. Boundary throw-in again. Riley O'Brien wins it. Comes out for the Mutilators. Big spoil by Paton. Sends into forward 50 to Wicks' direction. Gets knocked. Who's there? Curtis snaps. Curtis goals. 3-point game. Soldo and Riley O'Brien back in the middle. Won by Soldo. Keys playing very well. Goes to Burgess. Burgess, what does he do with it? He goes to Ben Keys! Ben Keys. Can he get his second goal? He's been playing pretty well. Get the lead back for his team, the Tiels. He does it! Keys gets a second goal. Tiels back in front. Celebrating with Mark Keys. Ball comes out for Hell FC. Launch up to half forward to Degoe. Degoe back to Riley O'Brien. Caught holding the ball. Who's there first? Salem. Salem launches it to Stringer's direction. Who's on him? Gets knocked. Melksham. Melksham snaps. Melksham goes. Mutilators back on top. 3 points. Ball comes out for the Mutilators. Ball spills out. Who's first to the ball? It's Ginby. Ginby launches. Intercepted by Ballard. That should save them. That'll be the end for the quarter. Mutilators ahead by 3. Pretty back and forth game so far. Disposals equal, kicks equal, handballs about equal, inside 50s about equal. Headouts is mainly going the Tiels way. Contested possessions 32. Lot more marks to Hell's way. Lot more tackling pressure from the Tiels. McStay leading at the moment, 3 goals. Callum Mills and Patrick Cripps leading disposals, 12-10 apiece. Stephen May, 3 intercept marks. Most contested goes to May, Scholl, and McStay. Let's go on to the next quarter, since both don't really change their tactics. Soldo and Riley O'Brien. Riley O'Brien wins it. Ball spills out. Who's first to the ball? It's the Tiels. Tiels go wide out to Mills. Mills. Scholl. Scholl gets the launch inside forward 50. Goes to Schultz's direction. Schoenmaker's on him. Who's behind? Ball spills out again to Stephen May. Stephen May. Dump kicks it out. Gets knocked. Bailey Smith. Bailey Smith snaps. Bailey Smith goes. Tiels back up. We latest fans aren't that happy. Riley O'Brien wins a hit out. Half forward to Degoe again. Degoe gets to have a look inside forward 50. Goes to Tom McDonald's direction. Taken by Tom McDonald over Bergman. Can he get the lead back for LFC? The Mutilators. He's already celebrating. He already knows he's got it perfect. Back to a 3-point game. A lot of lead switching. Onto the secondary rocks. Degoe launches it up to Stringer's direction. Won by Stringer. Jake Stringer. He's off again. 4-point game. Hunter Bailey Smith. Bailey Smith sends it to Burgess's direction. Won by Burgess. Schultz, Lockie Schultz, who's there? Harrison Petty launches it to Nathan Murphy's direction. Who's out the back? Ball spills out. Mutilators get it out to Rioli's direction. Scholl. Scholl intercepts. Bailey Smith handballs it to Ben Keys. Ben Keys stripped of the ball. Ginby, rebound. Coming back to the half-back line. Gets defended. Ball spills out the other way. Who's there? Bailey Smith. Handballs. Ball spills out. Ball spills out again. Bailey Smith to Ballard. Bailey Smith. Who's there? Knocked down to the ground. Ball up. Vicententi and Charlie Ballard. Goes to Callum Mills. Snaps. Tiels back on top. This is a back and forth game. Goldstein in the ruck. Ball spills to Papley. Papley launches it to Stringer's direction. Knocked by Finlayson. Finlayson sends it to no man's land. Harms snaps at goal. Harms gets it back. It's goal to goal. A lot of lead switching. Goldstein needs to get a head out here for the Tiels. He does. Ben Keys. Another forward 50 entry for him. Powell beats Lockie Murphy though. Send it out to Jordan's direction. Burgess gets the knock. Who's there first? Burgess brought down. Not over the line. Goldstein wins it. One of the best small forwards from last year, Goldstein was. Perfect crummer. Up to the goal square. Who's there? It gets knocked. Comes back out to half forward. Ben Keys. Back out to Will Rioli all by himself. Jordan. Will Rioli. James Jordan. Mark Keane just gave up on Papley. Papley way off the line. Who's there? Knocked by Finlayson. Finlayson gets the goal. 2 goals up. The Mutilators are 10-point game. Tiels. Callum Mills. To Curtis. Curtis needs to have a look. Goes wider out. Goes to Lockie Schultz. Schultz to Callum Mills. Callum Mills goes deeper to Ben Keys' direction. Cripps is on him. Ben Keys beats Patrick Cripps in a marking contest. Cripps going for his... Sorry, Ben Keys going for his 3rd goal. Can he get it? The captain stands up. Ben Keys gets his goal. 3 goals to Ben Keys. Good lord. Soldo versus Vicenteni. Tiels need to get a hit out. They do. Up to half forward. Who's there? Intercepted by Stephen May again. Goes wide out. Who's there? Gets knocked forward. Who's there first? It's Curtis. Curtis snaps. Curtis goes. The Tiels are back up. The lead switching. Ball comes out. Ben Keys gets it to Burgess. Burgess to McStay. Beaten by Stephen May. Ball spills out. Ben Keys launches it up to half forward. Up to... Oh! Intercepted by Curtis. Curtis to Johnson. 20 seconds left. Can they rebound fast enough? Big spoil. Boundary throw-in. 17 seconds left. Hit out for the Mutilators. Ball spills up to half forward. They get one look inside forward 50. Can they end the quarter on top? They need a mark. Peter Wright is right there. Big defensive effort. The Tiels defend. Tiels up by 3. Look at all the lead switching. I'll just reset the rocks. Oops. The fuck did they put? Riley O'Brien. Let's have a look. It's a very equal game. Who has the most inside 50s? Tiels have the most inside 50s. Stay, Ben Keys, Curtis currently leading goal kicking. Finlayson leading it for Hell. Callum Mills leading disposals, then Ben Smith, then Ben Keys. Ben Keys will be going for the 3 votes in this game. 3 goals, 16 disposals. Stephen May leading intercept marking by 4, as well as contested marking, as well as Shoal. Let's go on. 4th quarter, Riley O'Brien and Soldo. 3 points have been separating these 2 teams for quite some time. Hit out to the Tiels. Goes to Schultz. To Bailey Smith. Callum Mills launches it up to Burgess' direction. Burgess marks. Chris Burgess, can he get the first goal for the game? He hasn't been able to hit the goals. Burgess misses. Second behind for the Tiels. Makes it a 4-point game. Can Hell FC get it back? Powell. Powell goes wide out. Chris Burgess hasn't been playing well. Intercepted by Charlie Ballard. What does he do? Sends up to Curtis's direction. Gets spoiled. Ben Keys gets the ball removed from him. Callum to Jordan. Jordan up to his half-forward mark. Papley. Keys wins it. Who's there in defense? Snapped at the goal, but it's a miss. 2-point game. Jordan Hunt sends it to Callum Mills. James Jordan gets on him. Curtis. Tiels being real careful with the ball. Sends it to Jordan Hunt's direction. Takes uncontested. Goes to Schultz's direction. Schoenmaker's on him. Schoenmaker gets the hit, but it'll be boundary throw-in. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left. Riley O'Brien. Ball spills out to James Jordan. James Jordan takes it to Vicenteni. Vicenteni. Oh, it gets knocked in the air. Ball spills. Goes to Paton. Paton sends up to Callum Mills' direction. Uncontested. Wide out to Curtis. Does he have a look inside forward 50? No, he gives it to Schultz. Schultz gets the look inside forward 50. Hits Wicks on a lead. Wicks stand. Take the shot at goal. Sam Wicks, his first disposal of the night. Big kick, doesn't get it. Needs a mark, doesn't get it. Knocked on the line, another behind. 3 points separates the teams. Maynard. Mutilators. Running out of chances here. Still close game, still 3 minutes left in the quarter. Will Rioli on Scholl. Scholl knocks it out. Boundary throw-in. Sold on O'Brien. The two main rucks finally doing a duel. One by O'Brien. Comes for the Mutilators. String on Ballard. Who's there to mark it? Nobody's there to mark it. Comes out for the Tiels. Mark Keane stripped of the ball, but it's a boundary throw-in. Another throw-in. Knocked. Tiels. Callum Mills to Curtis. Curtis to Burgess' direction. Salem's on him. Salem gets a knock. Burgess brought down to the ground. All up. Approaching halfway through the quarter. Mutilators get it out. Riley O'Brien gets the mark. Bad handball. Stripped of the ball. Harms to Papley. Papley kicks it to Will Rioli. He didn't look like he was in bounds. Taken by Finlayson. Finlayson to get the lead back for the Mutilators. He's got 2 goals already. Can he get his third? Oh, he's way off. Another behind. 2 minutes left. Big kick out to Lockie Schultz's direction. Ball spills out to Ginby. Handball intercepted. Big kick to the center. Taken by Soldo. Big mark. Hits Murphy on a lead. Murphy. Big kick into 450. Intercepted by Maynard. He gets his 5th one. Big kick up to Schoenmaker's direction. They play on immediately. Intercepted again by the Tiels. They send it into the big direction. Schoenmaker. Ball spills out to Schoenmaker again. He gets brought down by Sam Wicks. Minute 30 left. Important hit out to win. One by Soldo. Ben Keys gives it to Curtis. Curtis snaps. Curtis goals for the Tiels. Celebrating with Ben Keys, the captain. Good lord. Mutilators fans don't know what they can sing. Important hit out again. A minute 30 left. Comes out for the Tiels. Ben Keys. Ben Keys gives it to Lockie Schultz. Lockie Schultz sends it to Burgess' direction. Couldn't get the mark. Salem. Ball spills out. James Jordan sends it to Willie Rioli's direction. Scholl intercepts. Very important. Goes to Burgess' direction again. Burgess couldn't mark it. Boundary throw-in. Riley O'Brien and Soldo. Gets the hit out. Callum Mills sends it in. It's a behind. 9-point lead. They need 2 goals in 1 minute, the Mutilators. Need a rebound quickly. They haven't got much time. Comes out through the back. Baton wins it. Baton sends it inside forward 50. Sean Maker sends it back. Won by Riley O'Brien. Sends it to Vicenteni's direction. Jordan Hunt's on him. Jordan Hunt wins it. This to make it a 1-score game. Dante Vicenteni. He's missed! Inaccuracy hits him again. That could be it for him. All they need to do is contain possession. Markeen marks it. Sends it to Burgess's direction. He hasn't been able to mark it. Doesn't get it this time. Boundary throw-in. Mutilators might be done for. They need a quick goal here. They move it up. Patrick Cripps. Cripps passes it sideways to Harms. That is it. The Tiels have won. An 8-point thriller here at the SCG. That will be it. Tiels came clutch in the end. DeGoey looking very upset. Ben Key celebrating. He'll be getting the 3 points, the 3 votes for that game. Got like 3 goals and like all the disposals. Tiels controlled the 4th quarter. Look at that 3rd quarter though. Look at how many lead changes there were. Basically equal on all the stats. Tiels had way more inside 50s though, 23 to 31. Mutilators had more rebounds. Hitouts was perfectly equal. Clearances 18 to 16. Tackles, Tiels had more pressure, more spoils for the Mutilators. McStay, Curtis and Ben Keys with 3 goals apiece. Finlayson with 2. Most behind scored by Jack Stringer and Chris Burgess. Most marks goes to Callum Mills. Most tackles goes to Ben Keys and McStay. Most score assists to Ben Keys and Burgess. Just going through the stats. Callum Mills, 27 disposals. We've got the most clangers. Callum Mills. Ben Keys as well. Big 18 disposals. Bailey Smith with 20. James Shawn won the most for the Mutilators with 18. Cripps with 14 to go 14. Scholl was big in this game with 13 disposals. Stephen May, 4 intercept marks, 4 contested. Most contested goes to Lucky Scholl though. Small ass winger. Ballard, Scholl, and Powell with the most intercept marks. Who got the most inside 50s? That would go to Bailey Smith, Callum Mills, Scholl, and then Burgess, 4 Cripps, Keys. Most clearances, Bailey Smith. Most spoils to Salem, Maynard, Showmaker. Please stay with us though. We got one more match for round 1, and that will be a Victorian show-off between the Eastern Skeno Stallions, based at Box Hill City Oval, versus the Western Victorian Falcons. Please stay with us. Welcome to Box Hill City Oval for our final matchup, which will be a battle between West versus East. The Eastern Skeno's Stallions here at Box City versus the Western Victorian Falcons, formerly Terra Invicta. Changed their colours to white and blue. First look at both teams. Let's see how both these teams go ahead. A bit of wind. A bit more important to win the toss. West Vic Falcons called heads. Falcons won the toss. Falcons win, they're going to go to the left. Let's see how this goes. Bailey J. Williams versus Sam Draper in the rock. Sam Draper has been having a bit of trouble staying in the rock lately. Ball spills, goes to Cornelio. Cornelio sends it big up to Lukosius' direction. Lukosius beats Kolajasny. Open the match up for the West Victorian Falcons. Luko gets it. Very quick goal. And Sam Draper stays in the rock. Sam Draper gets it again. Ball spills out to Parrish. Parrish goes sideways, kick to Billings, to Guthrie. Kicks it to nowhere, but Billings gets the ball. Billings just walks into 50. Impey will probably pick that up, and he does. Impey immediately plays on for some reason, and we're going to stay inside the back 50 here. Bailey J. Williams gets his first hit out. Stallions get it out. Bit of a wonky handball. Idun gets it through. Parrish picks up the ball. Very wonky handball. Darcy Parrish to get the second goal for the Falcons, and they do. Bailey J. Williams needs to step up. He does, and he gets a hit out for the Stallions. Big send up to Waitman's direction. Ball comes straight out for the Falcons, moving it the other way. Up to Impey's direction, taken by Lukosius again. Going for his second, Jack Lukosius, to get 3 straight goals for the Falcons. Doesn't make it all the way, knocked over the line, first behind of the game. Short. Ooh, Taekwondo. Swakowski and Dale. Won by Dale. Dale to Parrish. Parrish. Cornelio to Parrish. Sends it long up to Rampy. Won by Toby Green. Toby Green gets an easy one. Should be able to nail this for 3 straight goals to the Falcons. And he does. Sam Draper staying in the rock. Bailey J. Williams gets the hit out though. Clearance for the Stallions. Lob couldn't mark it. Swakowski finally ends the run. Stallions on the board. Not even halfway through the quarter yet. Ball spills out, picked by Swakowski, goes to Taranto. Taranto handballs to Powell. Powell just gets to walk into a goal, and he easily gets it. 2 very quick goals to the Stallions. Interesting rock duo. Won by Bailey J. Williams again. Sam Draper. Picked up by Liam Ryan. Kolajasny sends it sideways. Bailey J. Williams gets it. Cam McKenzie. Cam McKenzie gives it right up to Guthrie, straight to Toby Green. He snaps it goal. Absolute brain fade there. What was that? Just handballs to the opposing play. Bailey J. Williams makes it up with Tom Powell. Just gets to walk into another goal. Takes a bounce. Takes a goal. They immediately get that goal back. Stallions back up for that terrible turnover. Need another goal to get back into it. Sam Draper wins the hit out. Guthrie handballs it to Cornelio. Cornelio snaps it. Goal. Misses. Big kick out to the half-forward direction. Bailey Williams was already there. Goes wide out to his wing to Trelaw. Jones on him. Chase Jones beaten, like usual. Trelaw sends it up to his half-forward wing. Big target there, but Waitman gets the crumb. Sends it up to the goal line. Larkey couldn't mark it. Larkey picks up the ball, but McCann brings him down. The ball up right near in the forward 50. Who can win it? Bailey J. Williams to Cam McKenzie. Stallions back into it. 2-point game. Have a feeling this will not be a one-sided match. Stallions again moving it out. Morrison to Powell. Powell hits up Cody Waitman to take the lead for the Stallions. Cody Waitman. He's got it. The Stallions are up 4. Quick momentum shifting in this game. Madden's been put into the ruck. Sam Draper's finally given up. Bailey J. Williams wins it again. Another clearance out for the Stallions. Won by Larkey over Fox. Stallions cruising. Don't worry, I'll reset the rucks after this quarter. Larkey to make it a 2-goal lead for the Stallions, and he gets it. Ten-point lead. A lot of scoring in this quarter. Comes out for the Stallions again. Ball dribbles out. Picked up at halfback for the Falcons. Sam Draper. Taken by Madden though. Guthrie. Guthrie handballs it back to Madden. Madden back to Cornelio. To Parrish. Parrish launches up to the goal square. Who's there? Hits the post. Another behind for the Falcons. 4 goals free. Ooh, almost turned it over in their back 50. Stallions. Got 30 seconds to burn. Try and get up to their back, to their forward 50. Taranto launches it to Waitman. Marked by Waitman. Handball to Powell. Powell launches up to Rory Lobb. Gardner beats the Lobster. Ball goes to Morrison. Morrison snaps. Goes the other way. First behind for the Stallions, and that should be the end of this quarter. 10-point lead to the Stallions here at their own home stadium, the Box City Oval. Fuck off, Bob. Momentum shifting a bit. Now to get Sam Draper's ass back into gear. Have a look. Tom Powell and Toby Green with the 2 goals apiece. Darcy Parrish and Trelaw leading disposals. Only 2 intercept marks so far. Inside 50 is about the same. Here we go. Draper and Bailey J. Williams, second quarter. Won by Draper. Sends it up to Toby Green's direction. Couldn't mark it. Defenders did their job. Liam Ryan brought down. Ball up on the half-forward mark. Won by the Stallions. They move it by hand pretty quickly up the forward line. Swikowski. Handball backwards to Treloar. Big spoil there, but it comes back for the Stallions. Treloar sends it up to the goal square. Knocked over the line, and Ella behind for the Stallions. Good defending by the Falcons. Falcons moving out their back 50. Fox gives the ball straight up. Who did he think he was kicking to? Gives it right to Chase Jones. They get sent back to forward 50. Knocked over line. They concede a point from that. That was so confident, that disposal. Straight to Chase Jones' chest. Petrarca. First time seeing him. Sam Draper all by himself in space. Is he going to roost it? Yes, he does. Into forward 50. Who's there to mark it? Rampy with an intercept. Comes back to the Stallions. Sideways kick goes to the ground. Ball was contested. Hot up to half forward. Falcons defense. Dale sends up to Sam Draper again. Cole Jasny couldn't get there in time. More precise kick goes to Close. Brad Close in the long sleeve. And he gets it. 6-point game. Madden versus Bailey J. Williams. Sam Draper finally gave up. Doesn't matter. Coming back for the Falcons. Pick up the ball. Immediately give it back to Treloar. Treloar to Waitman. Waitman. Bailey J. Williams. Powell. Powell sends it to forward 50 to Answorth. Sends into the goal square direction. Knocked. And will concede a point. Fox sends it up to Petrarca. Petrarca back to Fox. Bad kicking direction. They send it right to Bailey J. Another turnover. I don't know who these players are aiming for tonight. And Powell all by himself in the forward line. Powell gets a goal for the Stallions. Madden against Keefe. The backup rock gets it. Ball spills out. Goes to Darcy Parish. Handballs it to Billings. Billings sends it up to Sam Draper's direction. Nobody could mark it. Ball comes down. Might be holding the ball, but it isn't. Treloar. Big spoil. Cornelio. Intercepted by Cordy. Goal to the Falcons. Keefe and Madden. Back up rocks. Won again by the Falcons. Petrarca to Guthrie. Guthrie. Long up to Close's direction. Close couldn't mark it. Sam Draper crumbs it. 1-point game now. Madden and Keefe in the ruck. 1-point game separates these two. Ball finally goes to Stallions' way, intercepted by the Falcons. 2v1. Guthrie couldn't get his hands on it. Intercepted by Petrarca in front of Waitman. Petrarca gives it to Guthrie. Guthrie, big handball to Brad Close. Brad Close finds the open man, Cornelio. Two defenders climb onto him. Impey sends it out to Morrison. Will go the other way. Powell. Chase Jones couldn't get there in time. Handballs backwards to Morrison. Morrison up to Brennan Long. Idon. Idon gets there in time. Knocks it over the line. Keith and Madden. One by Madden. Brought down. He'll have a ball up. 1 minute 20 seconds before halftime. One by the Stallions. Brad Williams gives it to Powell. Powell will line up for this one. Tom Powell. He's got 3 goals going for his 4th. He won't get a goal here though. They're behind. Still a minute. Lots of white Guernseys. Taken by Sam Draper. Menzie. Lot of white Guernseys. Wide open forward line. Needs to roost it in now. Big smother. Good defensive effort. Chase Jones sends it to Petrarca. Petrarca will line up. Good disposal at the tackle. Christian Petrarca taking a shot. Can he get the Falcons back in the lead? Massive kick. He's got it. Falcons back in front. 4-point lead. Stallions get it out. Tom Mitchell. Roosts it up. Rory Lobb. Rory Lobb, Specky! Big lobster Specky. Can he get that goal back? No, he can't. He missed. And that'll be the end. That'll be the end of the first half. Falcons lead by 3. Very tight game here at Box City, City Oval. Look at that. Hit-out's about the same. Much more clearances to the Stallions' way. Equal on marks almost. More intercepting marks for the Stallions. Much more tackling pressure from the Falcons. Much more Falcons spoiling. Tom Powell with 3 goals. Toby Green with 2. Trelaw, Petrarca, Parrish, and Powell winning disposals. Most contested marks going to Petrarca at the moment. I'm going to go for a 1 minute break in case of any changes required. If any changes required, please let me know. Back for the second half. Oh shit, I forgot to reset the rocks. Don't worry, I'll do it. Where the fuck is Sam Draper? Who was your rock? It was Bailey J. Williams. Where is Bailey J. Williams? Oh, Sam Draper's in the rock. Side. doing at half forward? Here we go. These two rocks shouldn't be here, but they'll be removed soon. Ball comes out for the Stallions. Immediate disposal. 2-on-1 defenders, but Ben Long beats them both. His first disposal of the game. Can he get the Stallions back the lead? No, he can't. Stallions have been much more inaccurate compared to the Falcons today. Hoping that doesn't come back to haunt them. Knocked over the line, boundary throw in. Keith and Madden are still out there. Come on, man. Whatever. They're both backups. Falcons win it. They go the other way. Caught holding the ball though. Stallions will go the other way. Big kick up to Madden. Madden sends it the other way. Parrish is there. Immediate play on. I don't know what was thinking. Idun sends up to Berry. They don't put any defensive pressure on him. He gets to have a look inside forward 50. Goes to Toby Green's direction. Impey's on him. Impey wins it over Toby Green. Chips it to Mitchell. Nobody could win it. Chase Jones brought down. Morrison to Tom Powell. He's been huge in this forward line, but he loses this opportunity against Idun. Ward. Ward sends up to Tom Berry. Tom Mitchell's there, knocked over. And we'll go over the line, boundary throwing. Keith and Madden decided they want to have the rock duel tonight. Stallions get the hit out. Brett. Bailey Williams. He should be rocking, but he's not doing it. Send it to the other Bailey Williams. Gardner gets it though. Ward. Up to Idun. Idun roosts it to Tom Berry. There's a wide open forward line. Goes to Sam Draper's direction. Comes out for the Stallions. Tom Mitchell. Keith. To Powell. All by himself. Tom Powell. No, he couldn't mark it. The ball levitated above his head. He sent it back to his direction. Marked by Hugh. Brady Hugh, first disposal. Can he get the lead back for the Stallions? Yes, he can. The first disposal of his career at the Stallions. Back up. Stallions. Couldn't get the ball out. Intercepted by Idun. Intercepted by Keith. Keith to Swikowski. Swikowski goes to Tom Mitchell's direction. Taken by Tom Mitchell. Tom Mitchell. Can he add another one? No, we can't. Knocked over line. Another behind for the Stallions. 8-8. Very brutal. Falcons need to get on it. Fox. Handball back to Idun. Idun sends it towards the middle. Madden gets the big target. Goes to Sam Draper. Nobody goes picked up by Petrarca. Petrarca. Handballs is to Parrish. Handball back to Petrarca. Petrarca chips it to Menzie just on his chest, and he'll have a shot to get back the lead. Jai Menzie gets the lead back for the Falcons. Seesawing game so far. Bailey J. Williams has been put back in the ruck against the Stallions. Stallions moving it forward. Goes to empty space. Rory Lobb. Rory Lobb snaps. Rory Lobb goals. Stallions back on top. Lobster did his best crumbing. Madden needs to get out of the ruck. Bailey J. Williams wins it again. Handball backwards. Big smother by Ward. Ward sends it the other way to Close. Close couldn't mark it. Menzie hits up Sam Draper. Sam Draper to get the lead back for the Falcons. Yes, he can. Right through the middle. 1 point game. Stallions intercepted. Intercepted again by Short. Sends it to the other way. Swikowski and Dale in a 1v1. Won by Dale. Goes to... Oh, big knock on the ball. Comes back for the other way. Kolajasny. Chips it to Swikowski. Dale. Use the force. Sends it long. Tom Mitchell picks it up. Chase Jones brings him down. Ball up. Bailey J. Williams wins it again. Skeno Stallions moving it. Ball bounces. Swikowski. Swikowski needs to hit a target. Rory Lobb gets it. Can he get his second goal? He wasn't successful in his first shot in front of goal. Can he get it this time? The Lobster delivers. Two goals to Rory Lobb. Keith and Madden back in the ruck. One by Keith. Swikowski goes to Morrison's direction. Knocked. Falcons get it out of their back 50 to Madden. They still have 10 seconds left if they move quickly. Backwards handball. Not going to do it. Petrarca needs to roost it. Needs a quick mark. Don't get it. Defended. Skeno Stallions up 5. Let me just reset the rocks. Oops. Here we go into the final quarter. Rocks have been reset. Box Hill City Oval looking pretty interesting. Stallions get the quick clearance. 2 defenders form on him. Picked up. Ball up inside the Stallions forward 50. Sam Draper versus Bailey Williams. Sam Draper wins it to Petrarca. Handballs it backwards to Gardner. 2-on-1 defending. Who's first to the ball? Tom Powell. Tom Powell snaps it goal. Knocked over the line. 6-point game. Sends it up to Billings' direction. Gets knocked. Boundary throw-in. One by the Falcons. They send it to Brendan Close's direction. One by Noble. Brad Close loses it. Ball spills out for the Falcons. They need to get somebody. Brad Close decides to go to Berry's direction. Couldn't mark it. Taranto gets it out to Swikowski's direction. Big pack in the middle. Intercepted by the Falcons. Sam Draper roosts it up to Billings. Billings marks it. Jack Billings to tie the game up. He's off the mark. Needs a mark. Couldn't get it. Gives him the handy point though. Stays within the forward half. Falcons. They get the disposal out, but it will be a ball up. Madden's been put in the ruck. Got the disposal out. Who's first to the ball? It's Idun. Brought down by Bailey J. Williams. Ball up. Madden against Bailey Williams. Madden wins it. Ball spills. Falcons. Big kick up to the goal square. Who's there to mark it? 3 defenders on one. Another behind. Stallions need to capitalize. Stays in the forward half. Skwikowski gets a quick disposal out, but it goes nowhere. But they finally get up to their half forward mark. Fox and Long. Ball bounced forth. Picked up by Parrish. Parrish sends it the other way. Billings all by himself. Gets uncontested. There's a lot of white Guernseys. Sam Draper all by himself. Sam Draper to get his third goal. One of the Stallions players is freaking out. Sam Draper misses right in front of goals. 3-point game. Approaching halfway. He missed it right in front of goals. Dangerous kick. Brought down to the ground. We're at the halfway point. Won by the Stallions. Ball spills out. Madden picks it up. Goes to Parrish. Parrish snaps it. Goal. Parrish gets it. Falcons back on top. 3-point game. Madden and Keefe, the secondary duo, comes back for the Stallions. Big defensive effort by the Falcons. Parrish brought down to the ground. Farrell to Madden. Madden to Billings. Billings, what does he do with it? He goes forward to Brad Close. Brad Close hits up the middle. Gets it to Lukosius. Lukosius to give the Falcons a 2-goal cushion in crunch time. He got the curve just right. Falcons coming home. It's all up to Madden. Couldn't get the hit out. Falcons coming the other way. They get another forward 50. Who's there? Rampy picks it up. Billings picks it up. Billings gets another goal. The Falcons are cruising now. Stallions falling apart. Falcons intercepted by Kolajasny. They're going to need 2 goals to get back into this. Rory Lobb takes a good one. Sends it to Bren Long. Noah Answorth needs a mark here. Couldn't get it. Comes out. Approaching the 1-minute mark. Taranto intercepts. Chips it to Larky. Needs to get a move on. Taranto to Treloar. Treloar gets the goal. They need 2 just to get back into it. They got a minute to score 2 goals. They don't get the hit out. Ball spills to the Falcons. Falcons send it back to forward 50. Marked by marked by Cam Guthrie against Bailey J. Williams. Can he put the dagger in them? Brad Close tried to kick a goal in the goal. 10-point game. Stallions need to be very quick. They're not being very quick at the moment. Down to 30. Sideways kicking won't get you there. Treloar. Down to 20 seconds. They need to be quick. Cam McKenzie. To Rory Lobb. Rory Lobb wins it. Rory Lobb is taking too much time. Rory Lobb taking all the time in the world. Rory Lobb gets the goal and he's celebrating, but they lost. He took too much time. Victorian Falcons win by 4 points. Stallions rocked. Very strange game. Very equal stats. Equal inside 50s for both teams. Skeno Stallions defeated by inaccuracy. Much more hitouts to the Stallions. Very equal game. Lob with 3 goals, Powell with 3, Green, Lukosius, Draper, and Parrish with 2. Petrarca led disposals with 21, then Parrish, Trelaw, Powell, Taranto, Mitchell, Fox, Idon, and Waitman. Most clangers of the game goes to Trelaw. How many lead changes did you have? I'll go through that in a sec. Intercept marks 1 by Idon, Impy, Dale, Lob 1 contested marks. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lead changes in that game. Thank you for joining us for the first week of DFL. Please tune in next Monday to Blocks Footy for the Monday night 4 matchups. Please stay. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.